It started with a simple video. Jimin, standing in the familiar BTS practice room, gently wiped the mirror where he once scribbled his thoughts before leaving for military enlistment. The room was the same, but he was not. This small, almost silent action became a moment that captured the attention of fans around the world. The mirror at HYB's dance studio has seen every chapter of BTS: sweat, tears, laughter, late-night rehearsals, and dreams. 2 years ago, before Jimin began his military service, he left a small message on that mirror. It was playful, nostalgic, and full of emotion. Removing it now carries a different meaning. Fans believe Jimin wasn't just cleaning. He was closing a chapter. Wiping the mirror was like letting go of a version of himself, one that existed before the military, before the time apart, before the world changed again. Standing next to him was J-Hope, smiling as he told Jimin, "Make sure you clean it well." It was lighthearted, but it grounded the moment in warmth and familiarity. Two brothers, reunited, one wiping the past, another gently keeping him in the present. ARMY responded with emotion. Many said they cried, without fully understanding why. Perhaps because they saw a reflection of their own growth. Perhaps because they realized that time had truly passed. Military service often changes idols. For Jimin, it brought discipline, reflection, and stillness. This act of erasing the mirror wasn't about removing a memory. It was about respecting it and moving forward with new strength. A clean mirror means new memories can be written again. Just like a new song, a new performance, or a new beginning. Fans interpreted it as his quiet way of saying, "I'm ready." Letting go doesn't mean forgetting. It means making space for what comes next. Jimin has always carried emotions through his art. This time, he used silence as his medium. With all members preparing for their return, moments like this become meaningful anchors. It signals a shift, not just individually, but as a group approaching a new era with deeper understanding of themselves and their journey. An loud announcement.
No dramatic reveal.
Just a cloth, a mirror, and a quiet man who has grown through time. Now, the world waits, not in noise, but in trust. Because sometimes the beginning of something beautiful starts with the end of something familiar. As the mirror turned clear again, many fans felt it was not the end of a memory, but the beginning of movement. The past remained in their hearts, but the motion of Jimin's hand, erasing each stroke he wrote long ago, felt like an invitation to move alongside him. Forward. Memories stay, but people evolve. The Jimin who left in 2023 is not the same Jimin who stands in the practice room today. Military service changes routines, thinking, and even the way someone breathes. The mirror was not just a glass surface. It was a reflection of two versions of him, facing each other for the first time. What made the moment powerful was the silence that followed it. Fans did not need loud celebrations or dramatic music. They felt something shift inside their hearts. Many wrote, "We are proud of you. You don't need to say anything. We understand." The bond between Jimin and his fans has always been quiet, emotional, and deeply sincere. Some gestures require no explanation. Wiping away the graffiti was one of them. It reminded fans that healing doesn't always come with loud declarations. Sometimes it looks like cleaning a mirror. Sometimes it is simply breathing again in a place that once held your dreams. J-Hope's presence during the moment brought comfort to fans. The way he smiled, the way he joked gently, "Clean it properly," showed that time apart did not weaken their bond. It strengthened it. They stood next to each other not as global superstars, but as lifelong friends who understand each other beyond words. A clean mirror means the studio is ready once again for rehearsals, laughter, mistakes, and magic. Many fans believe this moment quietly signals BTS's preparation as a full group. No announcement was made, but something in the atmosphere whispered, "Soon, the music will begin again." Through military service and time away, Jimin's artistry has matured. Fans expect not only a return to singing and dancing, but a transformation, a deeper tone, stronger emotion, and stories told through both voice and movement. His silence is not absence, it is preparation. Some people asked, why erase something so meaningful? But Jimin's act did not erase the memory, it honored it. The graffiti lived in photos, videos, and hearts of fans. The physical space was cleared so a new memory could be written. This is not forgetting. It is making room for what's next. What makes this moment extraordinary is that it does not belong to Jimin alone. It belongs to every fan who grew older while waiting, to every person who learned patience, who held on to hope. His story became theirs, and this mirror became a silent witness to a journey shared around the world. When the mirror was fully clean, Jimin stepped back and looked at his reflection. There was no message this time.
No duden.
Only him, calm, steady, and present. It was not just a reflection. It was a statement. The past is loved. The future is welcomed. I am ready. The practice room, once empty during the members' enlistment, now carries a quiet heartbeat again. The walls remember the echoes of rehearsals, laughter, arguments, and dreams. As Jimin stood there, the room no longer felt like a frozen memory. It began to breathe again. The mirror that Jimin cleaned has witnessed more than just dancing, tears of frustration, smiles of success, and moments of doubt. Now, with every trace erased, it reflects someone who survived change. Someone stronger, through silence, absence, and uncertainty. The fans stayed. They didn't know when the group would return, but they trusted they would. Some wrote letters they never sent, some watched old concerts at night, and some simply waited. Jimin's gesture felt like a message to them. Thank you for staying. Jimin now stands in a delicate space between who he was and who he is becoming. The past is safe behind him, the future unfamiliar yet hopeful. That one motion of wiping the mirror symbolizes the bridge between these two worlds. Starting again is not about forgetting everything that came before. It is about carrying the lessons, the pain, and the love into a new chapter. Jimin didn't act with drama. He acted with humility, and that made the moment even more powerful. BTS is slowly preparing, not with microphones or stadium lights just yet, but with small steps. Practice rooms, clean mirrors, conversations, smiles. The kind of preparation that fans don't always see, but always feel. Jimin has always spoken through emotions rather than long speeches. His silence is rarely empty. It is full of meaning. This moment was no different. Without a single word, he said, "I've grown.
I've healed.
I'm back." As Jimin looked into the clear mirror, fans around the world saw themselves in him. Older than before, changed by time, but still hopeful. His reflection became theirs. His growth inspired theirs. An official announcement was made, yet the silence carried a promise. BTS would return. And when they do, it will not be as the same boys who left. They will return as men who have lived, served, grown, and chosen to stand on stage again. Not because they must, but because they want to. The mirror is clean. The room is ready. Jimin walks away, not from the past, but toward the future. This is not the end of a story. This is the beginning after the end. And quietly, without noise, he has told the world, it's time.